On the bench today, we have a President Washington. The complaint on this radio is no transmit, and she's got a broken noise blanker switch, and they'd like the bulbs changed out for LEDs. So, let's see what we can do. Alright, let's start by taking a look over the chassis here to see if there's anything missing or anything that looks to be burnt up. Someone's been into some adjustment coils. It really didn't need to be. Let's make sure we don't have any broken coils or broken cores. Now, can't really tell at this point. I'll probably tell as soon as I go put the tuning in. If you're gonna tune the radio, please use the plastic tuning ones. Metal screwdrivers just have a tendency to break the cores. Let's see. It's had some work done in the, of course, their regulator, and the two other driver and the final's been replaced several times, and they haven't been able to get it to transmit. We'll figure that part out. Other than that, it doesn't look like it's been too bad. At least when they doesn't look like they chewed up the pads too bad. I'll really be able to tell when I get them cleaned off, and get the excess solder off that doesn't need to be there. Okay, well, let's see what we can find. Now, it seems to receive okay, and it definitely doesn't have transmit. Let me bring up the watt meter. There's AM. Better than a doornail. Alright, let's move on and see if we've got signal to the driver. Okay, let's see if we have signal to the driver. That we do. And we are in the 27 megahertz range. Let's go to the collector. And we have amplification, but it's really weak. Alright, let's take a look at the voltages. Okay, let's see what we have for voltage. We have 13 volts at the collector. Let's see what we have at the driver. 0.6. Okay, that looks good. See what the base of the final. 0.6. Collector. We have 13 volts at the collector. Now we're a bit high in voltage because I'm on AM. Shouldn't be that high. Alright, well, let's pull the transistor out and check it. Alright, let's see if that one's any good. Well, it says it's an NPN transistor. Red is collector, green is emitter, and blue is base. Diode protection between collector and emitter. HFE of 25. Actually, that's not too bad. Huh. Alright, well, that checks to be good. Why it's not amplifying, I don't know. Let's pull the transistor on out. Well, there are a couple of problems here. The insulator that goes between the screw and the tab was missing, and the back insulator was cracked and broke. So I'll replace that with a Mylar. We'll recheck this transistor and make sure it's still okay. We'll find an insulator to put on the bolt so that when we fasten it back in, it's insulated properly. Now that we've got an insulator, and we'll replace the broken ceramic with a piece of mica, And we'll put the driver back in, disconnect the final, and see if we have amplification through the driver. Alright, now that we got the driver back in, we'll reconnect to the base, and we've got signal. Go to the collector, and we've got amplification now. Okay, now that was due basically, I believe, to a missing insulator. It was, I'm surprised it didn't short circuit the chassis. Okay, now that we know we have drive, let's check it at the final, the base of the final. We've got signal, collector, we've got amplification. So, we've got power now. So let's bring up the power. Hello. Well, I don't have the mic gain up. Hello. Well, we have power, but not a lot of it. Okay, let's do some tuning. Well, we were only getting about 4 or 5 watts out of this thing on sideband, and only peaked out. It's got a Mitsubishi, supposed to be a Mitsubishi 1969, but it's not. I'll show you here why. When you buy new transistors, try not to buy them off of eBay. You don't know what you're going to get. This is an NPN silicon transistor, and it does put out power, and it shows it's got the collector emitter base alright. This is where the problem is. See this current gain? It's HFE of 173. That's way too high. So check your transistors when you get them. If it's in the hundreds, that's way too high. You need anything 50 and below for the gain. Anything above that, it's not going to work correctly. So when you get them, check them. Use a transistor tester to see what the HFE is. Okay, here's an Hitachi or an H brand. Forget what the actual manufacturer is, but this is a 2312. Now this particular transistor is from Fat Boy Amps. So you just type in Fat Boy Amps and their website. It'll take you to a website that you can buy these 2312s, 1969s, 2166s. And you're going to get what you order. But okay, an NPN silicon, emitter collector base, diode protection between collector and emitter, and an HFE of 50. Okay, that one should work just fine. That is within reason. 50 and below, you could be just above 50, but 50 and below, you know you've got a good transistor. Okay, let's do a bit of a power test. Here's AM. Dead key, about 4 watts. Audio. 13.2 on the peaks. Here's sideband. Low. Audio. About 15.4 on sideband. Low. Low. That was lower sideband. Alright, she's putting out full power now. Okay, let's take a look at the AM audio waveform. 1 kilohertz tone. You can see nice peaks and nice valley. Okay, let's do a bit of a receiver test. This is at channel 19, upper sideband. About a minus 119 for minus 12 dB on the synth. And let's do the AM. Minus 107 for 12 dB on the synth. That's a pretty nice little receiver. Well, there you go, Robert. Your President of Washington, ready to go home. It's fully operational, did alignment, replaced the noise blanker button, and didn't have to do anything with the meter light. That was already an LED in there. So, it's all ready to go home. Alrighty, everyone. Have a good one. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.